Have you ever wondered how the law of attraction really works to the highest level so you can create everything that you wanted? Maybe you've used it before and it hasn't worked as well as you wanted, or you use it with great success, but you always want to fine tune. So in this video, I'm going to share my biggest takeaways from the law of attraction and the Abraham Hicks teachings. This is Jake Ducey from JakeDucey.com, and I hope you enjoy them. The thing that changed my life is, first and foremost, everything is really two things. See, you'll see people all the time that say, well, I am thinking positive, well, I am visualizing, well, I am doing this stupid thing and it's not working. Well, what you gotta understand is everything is really two things. So you can be focusing on wealth, or you can be focusing on the fact that you do not have money. You can be focusing on the fact that you're in this amazing relationship and connection with yourself, and that there are so many amazing men and women out there that you're going to attract these beautiful romantic relationships. Or you can be sitting on your couch thinking, there's no good guys out there, there's no good women out there, I just really need a boyfriend, I really need a girlfriend, it's been so long, right? Everything is two things, the presence of it or the absence of it. And when you understand that, everything opens up, because people might be thinking they're using the law of attraction to create more money, or to create a new relationship, or to create their dream opportunity. But what's happening actually is they've decided what they wanted, and then after they've decided what they wanted, then they're letting the appearance of things control them. So you've got to be able to recognize everything is really two things, and what happens is most people let their physical senses define their reality. So they say, I want more money, I want a better career, I want to fall in love, I want da 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 da. But then after that, they drop back into the level of consciousness of their current reality. Their eyes tell them that thing hasn't shown up yet. And then they start to think about that it hasn't shown up yet. And they're living from the absence of it. The whole term visionary quite literally means you're living from an inner vision. Or Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, everyone at Apple would call this state of consciousness that Steve Jobs would enter the reality distortion field. He didn't care what reality was. He was going to live from his inner vision no matter what, so he would distort reality. In fact, he said, the world was built by people no smarter than you. And when you realize that, you can mold it, shape it, and change it however you want. And so the first thing is to recognize, am I actually thinking about my desire, or am I focused on the absence of it? Because most people get in the level of consciousness of the physical world. But to change your physical world, you have to be able to step your consciousness outside of your current reality and be focused on what you want, even if it hasn't shown up yet in the physical world. And the way that you can do that and monitor whether you're focused on the presence or absence is exactly what we're going to be talking about in step number 2. All right, step number 2 is you have a GPS system that'll tell you, as Abraham Hicks says, an emotional GPS system that'll tell you what you're attracting into your life. And the way that this works is every thought that you have creates a feeling, creates a vibration, and the vibration that you're operating on, who you are being, is attracting not only what you're seeing, but what you're experiencing. So let me back that up. Every thought that you have, there's no good opportunities out there. There's no good men out there. I'm trying to focus on what I want. I know what I want. I want to make $100,000, but there's just, the clients keep saying no, and that. So those thoughts, what are they doing? They create a feeling. In other words, they create an emotion. What is emotion? Emotion. Energy in motion. Whose energy in motion? Your energy in motion. And your thoughts create your emotions, your energy in motion. Your energy in motion is creating what's attracting into your life. So you can recognize whether you're focused on the presence of absence or something based off of how you feel. I'm so happy and grateful now that more money is printed every single day and I'm attracting wonderful opportunities to serve more people. I know that the universe supports my highest good. There's amazing opportunities out there. I feel so happy and grateful that I'm alive, that I'm in a body, that I incarnated, that I'm here to experience the fullness and the vastness of life. What type of energy is that? I'm attracting good things when I'm coming from there. I'm focused on the presence of this amazing life that I want and that I have. What's the other one? I mean, would you look at what's happening? I mean, there are so many greedy people in the world. I mean, I was just online looking at a place to live, and I mean, how can I afford to live? I mean, I'm not making enough money to do that. You know, my boss is, I mean, I'm not going to get another opportunity. And I mean, it's like, you know, some people just grow up rich and they get the advantages and some people don't. I mean, heck, I wasn't born with $1 million. I mean, there's just no good guys out there. I mean, or every girl's a gold digger. Every girl this, right? What are those? That's focus on the absence of what you want. You've got to step out of reality and start to be a visionary. You can get boxed into the current reality, right? But Arthur Schopenhauer says that every person mistakes the limits of their field of vision as the limits of their life. They mistake the limits of their field of vision as the limits of their life. You only see a little bit of visible light, my friend. There's so much more beautiful things happening. Lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's an evidence of lack. Doesn't mean that your romantic dream life partner isn't coming from Canada or China or Nepal or from Australia or from California and they'll be there in a month. That might be happening, but you might be pushing it away because all you're doing is talking about how there's no good women, how there's no good guys. The great breakthrough financial opportunity might be right around the corner, but you're not in vibrational harmony with it. So you've got a GPS system that's always going to tell you what you're attracting into your life. And that's what it means to be conscious. That's what awareness, that's what mindfulness means. That's what the meditation practice is. To be aware of my own energy so I can recognize, okay, what have I been thinking? Recognizing every thought I'm having is creating my emotional state, my energy state, which is dictating the actions I take and the things that I let into my life. So when you recognize that, you're the one with this amazing power to create everything that you want in life, and you found the cheat code to life, which is that you get to be able to identify whether you're living in the reality you want or the absence of it. Step number 3 is every single thing is energy. And when you really realize that everything is energy, life gets pretty interesting. Right? Because this camera that I'm talking to you on right now is pure energy. If you actually look under it with a powerful enough telescope, microscope, what's going to happen? You're going to just see that it's not a solid object, that it's moving at a very high speed of vibration, that the only difference between the chair I'm sitting on, my body, your computer, and the camera is the different rate of vibration that it's operating at. It's moving so fast that it appears solid to our limited physical senses. So you only see a little bit of visible light. There's a lot more things happening. Dogs can hear more than us. They can perceive more sound than us. Other animals can hear more than us. Some people can see more visible light than other people can, right? So a dog, how do you trust a dog whistle? You can't even hear a dog whistle. How do you know that that dog whistle does anything, right? We can't hear a dog whistle, but we still blow the whistle. Why? Because we were told that the dog whistle works. Well, the law of attraction is the same way. You can't see your thoughts. But by all means, they're working. You can't see the dog whistle. But by all means, it's working. It's just outside of your limited field of vision. Like Arthur Schopenhauer said, right? That every man, every woman mistakes the limits of their field of vision as the limits of their life. And when you realize that every single thing is energy, and that your emotions are your energy in motion, and that your thoughts, the images that you hold in your mind, are what's dictating not only your energy, but the energy that you're attracting into your life, man, you can create whatever you want. Life gets exciting, life gets beautiful. So remember, every single thing is energy, and you can alter the energy you're in to alter the energy you're attracting into your life. 4, last but not least, truly claim what it is that you want. You know, so often we want something. I want that car, I want that job, I want a truly beautiful relationship, I want my dream home, I want to make more money, I want to travel around the world, I want to start that nonprofit, whatever it is that we want. And what happens is that we're in such a guilt and shame entrenched culture that we wonder if we really should want this thing. You are here for the fullness and expansion, to experience more life, to experience more joy, whatever that means to you, to experience what it's like to be a creator, to be alive in human form and experience life. And every time you have a desire and then you say, do I really want that desire? I don't know. I mean, like, is that okay for me to want and make 6 or 7 figures? Is that okay for me to like want an amazing relationship while my friend over there has a bad one? Is it okay for me to want to travel around the world? I mean, everyone else is stuck at a job that they don't really want to be in. Every time that we don't claim what we want, we can't attract it into our life. And what I'm inviting you to consider is to unabashedly claim what you want. This is what I want. I have no shame about it. I have no guilt about it. I have no doubts that I deserve it. I want this. I experience this. This is my reality. When you step into that place, life gets exciting. Life gets beautiful. Life gets magical. Recognize that you're not here for anything else except for joy. You're not here for anything else except for to grow. You're not here for anything else except for to evolve. And the only way that you can grow and you can evolve and that you can experience joy is to embrace the desires that come to you. Desire is possibility seeking expression within you. And every time you say you desire something, but then you kind of rationalize yourself out of it, you're blocking the fullness of the infinite possibilities of life to express themselves. So what I invite you to do is really ask yourself, what do you want? What do you really want? Write it on a piece of paper and claim that thing thoroughly. And know that you're good enough. Know that you would not have the desire if you do not have the ability to make it a reality. This is Jake Ducey from JakeDucey.com. I hope you enjoy this. I got a free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. And it'll actually help you to program your unconscious mind to create everything that you want in life. So check that out. It's linked below here if you're watching on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing, wonderful day and that you step into the fullness of your true potential of everything that you deeply want in life. And I'll see you on the next video.